Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to discuss TCS criteria for the selection of 2021, and we are also going to discuss their current exam that is known as TCS NQT, and this is going to be held on 24, 25 and 26 October this very year. Since its scorecard is going to be valid for around 2 years, there are very high chances that you might get selected in various company or as practical ratio of other companies as well. So as we have already known from their website, I have selected few cues so to make the process easier for you to understand. The last date of registration is around 17 October 2020, and the test date will be of around 24, 25 and 26 of the very same month. So it's going to be tough, it's going to be part, and it's going to be get selected. Like if you seriously want to be get selected in these kind of exams, you have to inform your everything. Like there are going to be certain aspects in here which you have to cover throughout, and I will try my best to discuss all of the aspects in all of possible variable angles. So let's start. Okay, let me switch the slide. So since this exam is also in association with the hiring process of TCS for the year 2021. So in year 2021, TCS is going to recruit via this very exam. Okay, so once you got registered in the exam, you have to also apply for the drive. So those who are applying for the drive, please do continue with the video. Okay, so registration is already open. 17th October is the last date to register. And since I'm shooting this video right in between the dates around 12 to 13 or in 14, so you have enough or sufficient amount of time to register yourself. Okay, so this is going to be a game changer event for the hiring process because TCS just standardized the process of hiring. It's not going through campus by campus like the every and each other year. They are going to select certain kind of questionnaire and certain kind of patterns in their own exams, and they are going to conduct it throughout the nation, all over the India, competing against various colleges, campuses and their students. So once you got in the merit, you will get the technical round followed by MR or HR, whatever is suitable according to their process. So it's not going to be that easy, but it's not going to be that hard. The best part is you do the exam once and you got the merit for around 2 years because the scorecard is valid for 2 years. So if you are conducting the exam today and there is no vacancy today, there are other Tata subsidiary groups that is going to be hire certain students from the very same exam, which is going to be valid for 2 years in the upcoming times. And their association companies also going to recruit via this exam also. So you will be getting or expecting a call from their side once you got into the merit. So it's a win-win situation if you do the exam. And seriously, this time there is no fee at all. I was expecting some kind of fees because TCS Iron Association or the TCS Iron subsidiary branch of Tata already take payment from government companies or government oriented companies to conduct their own exams. And once they are doing this for their own, they have to manage it somehow. But I think the campus hiring cost compensated for that. So I think it's a good situation for them as well. They are going to standardize the private market because they are already a global leader in hiring, not on the national level, but also the international level as well. Okay, let's go through the registration process. The process is very simple. You have to go through the link. I have provided the link, or you can search for TCS NQT 2020 on the Google, and the very first link is going to be the registration one. So you just go through it, you check your number, you create your account if you already don't have. Most of the students who are visiting this website for the first time have to create their own account. I have personally created it, and I find it easy to just create it. Okay, you don't have to worry. There was gimmick because you have to put OTP twice in a row once you create the account, and then again, which are going to be submitted on your mobile number. So mobile number is a mandatory part. You have to use the mail ID which are which you will be using in the future as well, because if the scorecard is valid for 2 years, you will be getting mails from them for 2 years as well. Okay, then there is an programming test attached to it. So those candidates who are applying for coding and sort of CS stuff for IT sector, or the companies who are interested in hiring IT sector people, you have to opt for another test level that is pre-selected in the registration link. If you fill it up, you can either enable it or disable it. It's up to you. Okay, again, you can then go to the portal and apply for the drive. It's as easy as possible. You register for it. Okay, in the first process, you register for it, then you apply for it. So if you are from 2021 batch, you can apply for the drive, which is been currently in pursuit. And if you are doing this as a favor to yourself, because future hiring are going to be this channel only, so you can just register it and wait for your hall ticket. Okay, there are some important points to be noted. Only the students of BTech, MTech, MSc and MCA whose year of passing is 2021, I repeat, BTech, MTech, MSc and MCA whose year of passing is 2021 can only apply for drive. Remember this. You can register the account and you can apply for the drive. There are separate links for both of them. Okay, so you can conduct the exam and apply for the drive only if you are 2021 passing out student, because the hiring process include only the final year student from this year, so they are going to apply for the same, but the exam is open to each and everyone. So you don't have to worry about it कि sir मैं exam दे सकता हूँ या नहीं दे सकता हूँ. You can, but the hiring process will be exclusively only to BTech, MTech, MSc, MCA final year students, or their year of passing is 2021. So make sure about it. Then you can, as usual, apply for drive, and there will be apply option, and you can navigate and submit your application. Once you do, you will get track your application tab on your portal. Okay, let's move on. So there is certain eligibility about it. So let's discuss this point by point. I have taken most of the material from TCS official website, which people are getting confused कि सर वहाँ तो कुछ और लिखा है, हम कुछ और सोच रहे हैं, कैंपस से कुछ और आ रहा है. So it's universal criteria. You don't have to worry about it. I have just decoded it so many times and I'm doing it again for you guys. So let's see. There is a percentage criteria where I have to use minimum 60% or 6 CGPA. Okay, as per their standardized. So you have to make sure that all the scores that have been declared till date, including your third year score, have to be around 60%. Okay, if it's below 60%, you can't apply, simply can't apply for the exam. Okay, there are some foundation like sir exam तो मैं दे लूँ या नहीं दूँ, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा उससे, क्या implementation होंगे. Let me repeat it again. You can put it in the exam, you can break it down, but you can't apply for the drive that is going to happen this year for year 2021 passing out the students. So TCS currently hiring, you can't be eligible for that if you have a score below 60%. Although you can fill the application form because it doesn't require any kind of percentage, so it doesn't matter for now. Then there is a backlog situation. So there must not be one active backlog. ठीक है, okay, must not be more than one active backlog. Sorry, I read it that out. So you have to make sure that there is not more than one active backlog. Active backlog like current में बैक जो आपकी चल रही है, तो उस चीज़ का थोड़ा सा रिमाइंडर रखेंगे आपके बाद में. Then there is a gap and break in situation. So it's around 24 months. So basically it's an admission gap, or you can say academics gap. So basically it's like you got pass out of 12th or intermediate, and then you have to opt for a college, but you try to not opt because you are going to be studies further for some applying IITs or AIEEEs or UPTUs, and if the gap is as good as 24 months, you can apply for the same. If it's more than that, you can't. You simply can't. Okay, then there is age criteria. You have to be in between 18 to 28 and there is no relaxation about it. Then इसके बाद आपका जो कोर्स कंटेंट है वो भी देख लेते हैं. So it's courses will be only considered as full-time courses, so no part-time candidates can't apply for the same. Okay, even they have considered NIOS. Okay, so is basically open schooling system where you can come by or put the exam and study at home. So they have considered those students to apply. Okay, if they have the full time only. Okay, so it's known for this open session, like you can come for the exam only and you can just sit back at your home and study, but only the full-time applicants will be eligible to apply. And there is not extended education support. So basically, if you have a degree that have 4 years to complete, and if you complete it by the end of 5th year, you are simply not eligible for the post. Okay, then there is a test pattern which most of you are curious about कि सर करना क्या है उसके अंदर. So let's see it. It's from official website. I am also making a separate video which will discuss what kind of syllabus they have mentioned on the website and what kind of topics they will include, because they have used some heavy terminologies, but they haven't enclosed anything about it कि like उसके अंदर कौन कौन से topics होंगे. इन जनरल उन्होंने उन टर्म्स को यूज़ कर लिया जो कि स्टैंडर्डाइज होती हैं, और स्टैंडर्डाइज टर्म्स को आप रेगुलर लाइफ में डायरेक्टली यूज़ नहीं करते हैं. ठीक, सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थिंग दे हैव प्रोड्यूस्ड जस्ट. So it's a more of a confusion then it's easily understandable. So I will try my best to break it down. Okay, so there's this verbal ability session or verbal session, and since there is time limit, you can see duration, and there is question session. So duration is the time limit. So basically each and individual section have time limits. There are 5 sections if you opt for programming as well. Remember I told you that the registration process there is a tick around it. So if you apply for it, you can go with the 5 section. If you don't take it out, you opt out of it, you will get 3 sections: verbal, reasoning and numerical ability. So it's up to you which companies you are trying to get attention, because there are so many part of Tata invested heavily in the computer science, machine learning, AI. So they are technically going to recruit so many ITs and technicians and so many troubleshooters, computer software development, and so many profiles. But that's solely dependent on programming language and coding. So it's easy to either opt or opt out of it. Okay, again let me check. The duration of verbal is 30 minutes. After 30 minutes the session will change, because the test will continue right after it. So it's like कि आपका टेस्ट चल रहा है, पहले वर्बल सेशन चालू हुआ आपका, और आफ्टर 30 मिनट्स वो एकदम से स्विच होकर रीजनिंग हो गया. सो यू हैव 30 मिनट्स टू सॉल्व 24 क्वेश्चन. सो मेक श्योर ऑफ इट. And after that reasoning will start, and it will take around 50 minutes, and there will be 30 questions, followed by numerical ability, or should we say aptitude. So there will be 40 minutes to solve 26 questions. The time is around plenty if you try to solve one question per minute, and they have also provided excess amount of time just in case if you are wondering, sir kaise hoga, it will happen soon. Okay, don't worry, everything will be just fine. If you haven't tried any online exam yet, they have already sent you some mock links if you have already pre-registered, or they will send some. Okay, so don't worry about it. Then there is programming logic. So there will be 15 MCQ based question. Okay, from here to here all questions are going to be in the form of MCQs. Okay, so MCQs will be there. These 4 sections will be solely based on MCQs. There will be 15 minutes and 10 questions. So all of these questions are going to be MCQ based. Only the coding section, which will take around 45 minutes to solve 2 questions, is a typing method question. So it will take around 180 minutes to complete a full test. So basically it's a 3-hour test if you opt for all of the 5 sections. Okay, if you apply for IIT session, you will get 5 sections. If you aren't take that part, you will get only these three, and the paper will be then become 2 hours. So it's basically like 2 hours of non-tech and 1 hour of technical part. Total questions will be of 92 in count, but there is no marks disclosure on it. Although there is an announcement that there will never be, or for right now there is no negative marking included in that, and also there is no sectional cutoff. So you don't have to worry about कि सर मेरा verbal में एक भी question नहीं हुआ, will I be not eligible and something like that. No, there is nothing like that. You can just go throughout the session, you can apply for the same, and then you can opt for the paper, and you can select the correct answer from the MCQs or the incorrect one, because there is no negative marking. I would suggest you attend around 90 to 94% paper and leave some room. Okay. And there is coding part, you can either leave it blank, or if you have coding experiences, you can just go with the questions. I'm not sure which question is going to be around what marks, so let's see it on the paper. Okay, then there are some FAQs. People are very much interested कि सर मेरे को ये भी समझ नहीं आ रहा, ये भी समझ नहीं आ रहा. So there are two separate processes. TCS NQT is different thing, and TCS campus hiring is different thing. So this year, this NQT will serve as the basic test for hiring process. Okay, for this year, I'm very much sure it will continue from next year onwards as well, because this is going to be considered a TCS campus hiring process from today to future onwards. Okay, so I'm pretty much sure they are trying their very best to let's say to standardize the private section, and they just did it. Okay, they just announced it all, and they just did it, the standardization of private sector via a simple exam. You just go through one exam and you got access to lot of companies associated with Tata. Okay, they haven't disclosed any names yet, but they will. Okay, the registration process is again there. This process, you can go to this link and you can apply for NQT. Then after you got the registration number, you can go to this process where the campus hiring is going on. You put your registration number and apply for the drive. Okay, and then there is question, sir, which students are eligible. I have earlier mentioned, so BTech, MTech, MSc, MCA, and these students have to be passing in 2021. So make sure about it. And this is for drive only. So TCS hiring process only, not for the exam, for the hiring process only. Okay, so there is a registration number which will you get while registering that, and you will get around 13-digit number that can be alphanumeric. So alphabets are there, numbers are present also there. Okay, so next. Okay, so dates will be around Saturday, Sunday, and there's Monday. So 24, 25 and 26 of October 2020. So these are the exam dates. I'm not sure which date you will get, but you will be notified 2 days before the actual exam. So don't worry about it. Your hall tickets will be generated 2 days before. Okay, so those who are not getting the apply for drive, they have to be make sure that their year of passing is 2021. If they don't put the besides their graduation year or about to be graduated in 2021, if they don't put it in registration, they will definitely not see the apply for drive section in the registration form. So make sure you check your current year. Okay, so those who are successful in registration will get registration number, and it will also be sent on their mail ID. So just in case if you forgot to take a snapshot of it or make a screenshot out of it, this will definitely be present in your mail ID. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so there is some mandatory part कि सर ड्राइव मैंडेटरी है, हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. Yes, it is. अगर आप अप्लाई नहीं करना चाहते हैं, you can leave it if you are not from 2021 passing out batch, and else you can just click on it and you can apply for the exam. And there is this question, it is mandatory to same mail ID. Again, I have told you use the same mail ID. If there is duplication in the mail IDs with the same form, your application might get rejected. Or for future reference, I will also suggest you to do the same. They have just mentioned it in another FAQ that if you do register it, or if you do it by mistake, you do it twice because you registered twice, you can just mail them out and they will sort the process for you. Okay, the last date is again October 17. Okay, uh, hall tickets is basically a admit card, so you will get it 2 days prior to the test. So if it's in on 24, you will get by 22. If it's on 25, you will get by 23. If it's on 26, you will get by 24 October. And what will be the TCS campus hiring test pattern? So test pattern I have already highlighted in 5 sections. If you opt for IT section, which is going to be used in current IT hiring by TCS campus hiring process. If you don't opt for it, you will get 3 sections, and aptitude, reasoning, and verbal. So around 2 hours of exams. So it's up to you what you like to opt. If you are applying for the drive that currently TCS been hiring for, you have to opt for IT activities. So there will be 5 sections for you. Okay, there is some reference for CT and DT reference ID. So it's a campus reference ID. So we are not providing that. Next, what would be the eligibility criteria for TCS hiring? Okay, eligibility I have already discussed. BTech, MTech, MCA, and MSc. Even I remember that now. So I have applied for the drive, not a confirmation. Okay, confirmation will be there if you select it, you register for it and then you open your account on TCS website. You will get your application tracking status. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, age criteria already been discussed. Okay, after you got this exam, you will be called for technical interview that is going to be held online for current scenario, and maybe in future there will be some centers where the online interviews are going to be held. After that, there will be HR or MR round, managerial round, or human resource round. Oh, human resource, yeah. What else they used to say? And this person is going to predict your teamwork or honesty skills. So basically that, because there is going to be firstly a technical round where your practical skills are going to be checked in case of IT or CS candidate. If not, there are going to be certain other aspects which you expect from an interview kind of point of view. Okay, that's it for the process. You can just go to the website I have already showed you, or you can Google it on TCS NQT 2020 and you will get the very first link. Last date is 17 October. So make sure you apply for the same, because if you late by that, it will take huge amount of stress, because all your friends have been applying for the same job, and if you don't apply for it, you will might find out that someday you lost it a very long time ago. So I'm not sure TCS will conduct it very next year. If they do, there is going to be a very high chances your score might improvise. Till then, thank you for watching. See you next time. Tab tak ke liye stay home, stay safe, stay strong. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Peace out.